But has he had
is their opportunity to be of a host to someone, and people are measured by that way. And there's complicated days as well as being together with our Mr. Brown.
Mr. President, Tim Brown was finding out I was involved in the service as well.
Thank you for doing this. Head of the NSC, my foreign relations advisor, and the PR. Thank you. Thank you, sir. It's 6th century BC, one of the top leaders. So I want to have this as a remembrance, and thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. 3 are commissioned officers, 3 are undergoing. That was involved in a collision at sea during training and resulted in the loss of 11 trainees, including...
When was that?
That was in 1978, sir. And sir, if you'd like to come this way.
Go to different U.S. universities. It's part of the part of the campus that you have other cultures engaging in.
It's not a tradition for us. It was the first time that now there may be other trees on remembrance. I've expressed to the superintendent by the reaction of the cadet student body, by the Corps of Cadets, value of service, regardless of your nation or your commitment to
Thank you, and let me greet you all and start with the word of appreciation and thanks for the great community of the Coast Guard Academy, which has been a great place for teaching and breeding the future elite for the Coast Guard of United States, but not only, actually for Georgia as well. And let me thank you for being such good friends, for those Georgians who visit you and to whom you open opportunities of knowledge, of training, of the high-level drill, but as well, you have opened your heart, because something that we have seen while walking through the beautiful campus here was a great expression how tragedy and loss can bring future fruits of friendship, of breeding feelings like friendship, like love for each other and respect. And we have seen those moments on several occasions while walking around and talking with you, talking with the students and talking with instructors. Here on the campus you have Georgian students, and you had Georgian students. And they are probably the best ambassadors for my country, because they show you the values that we all belong to, and they show you how much we are committed to maintaining those values. But together with them, I want to share with you some of very important reasons why we Georgians and Americans walk hand in hand and do great things together. And I want to start from something that we have discussed before with your leadership, with the great experience of military men and women in uniform who are serving and have been serving in Afghanistan and committing their everyday life, committing their service to bringing more stability, to bringing peaceful future to us who are here and to millions of other and billions of other people around the world. Those relationships that have been built for years of joint service of US and Georgian armies have built a great bridge between our two nations. The blood that was shed on the battlefields, this blood is bringing the fruits of further partnership, of further unification of our great nations. And why is this so that a small country of Georgia that is only 3.5 up to 4 million people strong, and that part of whose territories are occupied and has foreign militaries on its soil, why is that a small Georgia and a superpower like US have found together as allies on the battlefields? And I'll tell you why, because Georgians value the price of peace as well as the price of freedom most of all, and they value it as much as you Americans do. And that's why a small country that has its own problems, that has its own obstacles to overcome, for tens of years has been standing arms in arms together with US militaries and committing not only words, but committing our blood and our flesh and our soul to those great goals that we have together. So, some of the best students from our country train together with you here, and they will come back to Georgia and they will serve the goals of our nation, and they'll serve the future of the partnership between our nations. But I wanted to emphasize that those personal relationships that you are building here are very important, and they will go through all your life. I've gone through, I have the same experience. The friends that I met in campus have been the friends that together with whom I have been building my future business life and career. And that's why I believe that our exchange relationships is going to be a start for future very important political and friendship as well as professional partnerships. So let me thank you once again for a great experience that I have had here, for a great example how tragedy can build positives, even if it happens in a healthy and a proper oriented community, and express hope that our partnership will be broadened and deepened. Thank you.
How do you see the relationships of the two Coast Guards working together jointly and for the national security of your country?
We have been broadening and deepening our partnership, and the ultimate goal for me as a commander of the military forces is to deepen the relationships between US and Georgian militaries. And we have been doing this in bilateral formats, but also through the NATO format. So we have a great new training field in Georgia, the NATO training field that has been inaugurated a couple of weeks ago. It's a training and evaluation center that has been opened on a joint auspices of Georgian and of Georgia and NATO partnership. So when we are looking at these opportunities here, I think that what we should be doing and where we should be leading to is exactly what you've mentioned: a partnership between Coast Guards, because U.S. is a marine country. It has lots of big shores, but Georgia is also a marine country, and a country that it has maybe up to 30% of its borders on is the Black Sea. It's a country that is seeing its political future in securing the Black Sea as a sea of European partnership, and that's why efficiency and strategic development of our Coast Guard is exactly part of our global mission geopolitically, which is in strengthening Georgia's role in Black Sea and strengthening other Black Sea countries so that Black Sea becomes country of partnership rather than of confrontation. I'm mentioning this because recently Black Sea has become a country where one of the biggest historic unfair events happened. In 2008, the Russian army has occupied Black Sea region of Georgia, which is Abkhazia, and it constitutes big part of our Black Sea coast. In 2014, Russian army occupied Crimea, and also has changed the status and the coast status in Black Sea. So that's why partnering with the US and working together on keeping the seas and coasts as opportunities for friendship, for trade, for cooperation is something that is in mind of that is within the Georgian strategic and military goals, and we hope that this will be achieved through great partnerships, by the way, which you are building together. Maybe today we have here the future generals of the Coast Guards of both countries that will be deepening and broadening those cooperations. Committing their service to bringing more stability to be a start for future.
დღეს ძალიან დიდი დღე არის ჩემთვის, იმიტომ რომ ამერიკაში, ამერიკის ერთ-ერთ პრესტიჟულ სასწავლებელში, აკადემიაში, სანაპირო დაცვის აკადემიაში, სადაც გვეწვია საქართველოს პრეზიდენტი, ჩემთვის ეს ძალიან დიდი პასუხისმგებლობა იყო, არის და ძალიან ამაყივარ დღეს, რომ მოვისმინეთ ყველა ვიდექით ამერიკელები, ქართველები საქართველოს დროშა აღიმართა, საქართველოს ჰიმნი მოვისმინეთ. რაც შეეხება სწავლების პროცესს, აქ ძალიან რთული პროგრამა აქვს თვითონ ეს მე ვარ ოფიცრის კანდიდატურა. და აი ყოველდღე ვიღვიძებ დილის 5 საათზე ვარჯიშები იწყება, თვითონ აკადემიური პროცესი ძალიან დატვირთული, აკადემიურადაც ძალიან დატვირთულები ვართ.